Good morning and welcome to Sing Along Jam. My name is Miss Ashley and I'm a librarian with the San Mateo County Libraries. And today I'm here with our pet bearded dragon, Komodo. She's been here before, but it's been a little while. And today I'm doing stories about reptiles, and she is our resident reptile in our household. You can see she's looking at the camera. She's looking at you, and you can see she has this orange beard, which means she's pretty calm right now. She's got long claws on her feet. And she likes to eat bugs and also leaves. So let's say bye to Komodo. She says long tail to you. I'm going to hand her off. Here we go. Thank you, Komodo. And now we'll get started with our sing-along jam. So to begin with, we usually gather up a few supplies from around the house. So the first thing is some kind of a cloth. Could be, this is a cloth napkin, could be a paper towel, a tissue, a blanket, something you can wave in the air, crumple up, throw in the air like this. That's for our scarf songs. And then also something to make noise with for our play along at the end. So today I brought some spoons. Spoons are really fun. Actually, spoons are used as an instrument in some places. People use them to keep rhythm with. So they're a lot of fun to play with, and you can also hit them on pots or each other. Not on your siblings, but on something to make noise with. And let's get started with our bounce and we bounce and we bounce, we bounce, we bounce, we stop song. So I got my ukulele. Get ready to bounce and stop. So you gotta listen for the stop. Ready? We bounce and we stop. Did you get the stop? We bounce and we stop. We bounce, we bounce, we bounce, we bounce, we bounce, we bounce, we stop. Now let's wiggle. I feel wiggly today. We wiggle, we wiggle, we stop. We wiggle, we wiggle, we stop. We wiggle, we wiggle, we wiggle, we wiggle, we wiggle, we stop. Now a lot of animals, including Komodo, our bearded dragon, they eat by sticking out their tongue, or sometimes snakes do that too. They stick out their tongue, they stick out their tongue, and stop. We stick out our tongue and we stop. We stick out our tongue and we stop. We stick out our tongue and we stick out our tongue and we stick out our tongue and we stop. That's hard to think of, picking out your tongue. Now let's tickle yourself or your grown-up or your stuffed animal, your dog. We tickle, we tickle, we stop. We tickle, we tickle, we stop. We tickle, we tickle, we tickle, we tickle, we tickle, we tickle, we stop. Now let's hug yourself or your grown-up or your brother or sister or your stuffed animal. We hug, we stop. We hug, we stop. We hug, we hug, we hug, we hug, we hug, we hug, we stop. Let's bounce one more time. We bounce, we stop. We bounce, we stop. We bounce, we bounce, we bounce, we bounce, we bounce, we bounce, we stop. And that's we bounce, we stop. Okay, let's do a little song about a turtle, which is a kind of a reptile. You can make a turtle by putting one hand in a fist with your thumb sticking out. That's going to be the head. Here's its shell. See if I can put it on there. There we go. So we cover up the whole body of the turtle. We just have the head sticking out. That's your turtle. There was a little turtle and he lived in a box. He swam in the puddles and he climbed on the rocks. He snapped at a minnow and he snapped at a flea. He snapped at a mosquito and he snapped at me. He caught the minnow and he caught the flea. He caught the mosquito, but it didn't catch me. Let's try that one more time. I'm going to do it a little lower this time. Make your little turtle. Here's the head. Here's the shell. There was a little turtle and he lived in a box. He swam in the puddles and he climbed on the rocks. He snapped at a minnow. That's a little fish. And he snapped at a flea. He snapped at a mosquito and he snapped at me. He caught the minnow and he caught the flea. He caught the mosquito, but he didn't catch me. All right, let's do our first story, which is about a turtle. It's actually our only story today. This one's called Truman. This is from our ebook collection called Overdrive that you can get to at smcl.org. And this one is by Jean Reedy, and the pictures are by Lucy Ruth Cummins. It's published by Athenium Books. And here we go. There's that turtle, and there's a donut. That's interesting. Let's see why. Truman was small, the size of a donut, a small donut, and every bit as sweet. Do you like donuts? I sure do. He lived with his Sarah, high above honking taxis and growling trash trucks and shrieking cars, and the number 11 bus, which traveled south. There goes the bus. Truman never honked or growled or shrieked at anything or anybody. That's like our bearded dragon doesn't make any noise either. He was peaceful and pensive. That means thoughtful, just like his Sarah. One day, Sarah ate a big banana with her breakfast, clipped a blue bow in her hair, and buttoned up a brand new sweater. She strapped on a backpack so big, 32 small tortoises could ride along in it, but 0 tortoises did. Sarah placed 7 green beans in Truman's dish, 2 more than usual. Look, he got 7 beans. She kissed her finger, he kissed your finger, and touched it to his shell and whispered, "Be brave." Then she left. Not to worry, she'd left before and she always returned, but this time that backpack was particularly big and Sarah looked particularly pensive, and that banana and that bow, and let's not forget about those extra beans. That's when Truman saw something he'd never seen before. Sarah boarding the number 11 bus, going south. Where's she going? The bus roared away. Truman waited for Sarah to return. He waited and waited. He waited 1,000 hours, tortoise hours, that is. I guess he's actually a tortoise, which is similar to a turtle, but lives on land. Until he could wait no longer. He would go after his Sarah. He would catch the number 11 south, even amid the honking and the growling and the shrieking, even if it seemed impossible. Bonk! Look, he hit his nose on his cage. That's when he noticed the rocks, 3 rocks that had always been there. 1, 2, 3. What do you think he's thinking about with those rocks? Ordinary rocks that now seemed extraordinary. Look, he's climbing up those 3 rocks. Isn't he clever? And the arm of the couch and the pillow prop just right. And that tall, tall boot and that rug, that glorious, endless rug. Without Sarah, their home seemed vast and uncharted and unsettling. Truly unsettling. Look, he's scared of this horse and this doll. They look kind of mean, don't they? But perhaps most unsettling was that Truman could no longer see the taxis or the trash trucks or the cars or the number 11 bus. Which way was south anyway? Now the sun hung low like Truman's head and heart. Just then. And then, vroom, screech, whoosh, up floors and under doors. Truman heard it, a bus! It was time to catch the number 11 bus. Amid the honking and the growling and the shrieking, yet standing there in that ray of light, Truman felt peaceful and pensive and brave. He's gonna do it. He's gonna go catch the bus. But just as he was about to slip under the door, through that opening barely the size of a small tortoise, who do you think this is? Sarah! She spotted him, shining like the sun. Truman, she cried. She scooped him up and said things like, oh my goodness, and you, and how did you ever, and amazing. She's so amazed that he made it all the way across their house. Sarah kissed her finger and touched it to his shell and tucked him back safely in his tank, where he was peaceful and pensive and proud. He looks very proud there, doesn't he? And later, just before bedtime, she read him a story. It says, Truman. Now Truman knew that one day soon he and his Sarah might travel south to see new sights and hear new sounds and think new thoughts. And look, Sarah's bringing him to school for show and tell together. And there goes the bus. And that's Truman. All right, let's go on a bus ourselves. You got your scarf. We're going to do the wheels on the bus. And you know what they do? That's right, they go round and round. Let's make your scarf go round and round like wheels. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The driver on the bus says, move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says, move on back, all through the town. Now let's make the people on the bus, they go up and down. The people on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down, all through the town. Oh, it's raining. Let's turn on the wipers. We go swish, swish, swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. Oh no, guess what? The babies are crying. Wah, wah, wah. The babies on the bus cry. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. The babies on the bus cry, wah, 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 all through the town. And the grown-ups say, shh, shh, shh. The grown-ups on the bus say, shh, 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 shh. The grown-ups on the bus say, shh, 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 all through the town. Let's make our wheels go really fast. Are you ready? The wheels of the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels of the bus go round and round, all through the town. Yay! That was fun. All right, it's time for our play along. Before we do that, though, I want to tell you about a fun activity you can do at home because I like to do that. This is called a turtle crawl. So it's going to be hard for me to demonstrate it, but all you need to do is take something like a stuffed animal, like I have my friend here, my Alice the alligator, a stuffed animal or a small book, something small, and put it on your back, and then get down on your hands and knees and see if you can crawl around the room or around your house without losing the thing on your back, just like a turtle. Well, it's called a turtle crawl. So we hope you will try that. All right, it is time for our instrument play along. So find whatever you came up with to play with. Your spoons or something to bang on. You could get some caps. I have my banjo-lele, which is like a ukulele, but it sounds like banjo. And we're gonna do the song Baby Bumblebee. We're gonna do the Raffi version. There's a lot of different versions of this song. There we go. If you don't have something to play along with, you can actually make a baby bumblebee with your finger like this. Here we go. I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? 'Cause I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Buzzy, buzzy, buzzy. Ow, it stung me. Now we're gonna bring home a snapping turtle. So if you don't have an instrument to play, you can make a snapping turtle. It goes like this. I'm bringing home a baby snapping turtle. Won't my mom bringing home a baby. Snappy turtle, snappy, snappy, snappy. Ow, it bit me. I'm going to bring home a baby rattlesnake. This isn't actually a rattlesnake, but it's my cool snake. Here it is. We're gonna bring home a rattlesnake. I'm bringing home a baby rattlesnake. Won't my mommy shiver and shake? 'Cause I'm bringing home a baby rattlesnake. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Ow, it bit me. Now let's bring home a baby dinosaur. Oh, we can bring it on a big leash. We can pull it along like this. I'm bringing home a baby dinosaur. Won't my mommy fall right through the floor? 'Cause I'm bringing home a baby dinosaur. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Oh, it ate me. I hate when that happens. All right, it is time for our last song, which as usual is Freight Train by Elizabeth Cotton, and we're doing a version by Elizabeth Mitchell. So we can think of places that we want to go. We can go anywhere in the world on our magic freight train. Here we go. Here we go. Freight train, running so fast. Freight train, running so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on, so they won't know where I've gone. I want to go to the zoo and see some reptiles. Going to the zoo, going so fast. Going to the zoo, going so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on, so they won't know where I've gone. I also want to go to Stowe Lake in San Francisco. We see lots of turtles there. Going to Stowe Lake, going so fast. Going to Stowe Lake, going so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on, so they won't know where I've gone. All right, let's come back home now. Here we go. Going back home now, going so fast. Going back home now, going so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on, so they won't know where I've gone. Thank you so much for joining me today for our sing-along jam. I hope you will check out the other programs on our website at smcl.org. We have lots of fun science activities. And if you haven't signed up for the Summer Learners program, you can go to summerlearners.org and have a chance to win a $1,000 college scholarship. All right, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family trying that turtle crawl and singing songs. And I will see you next time.